You ever just get bummed out about your guitar playing? You know, you're at a certain skill level, you've had your thrills, but sometimes you just pick this thing up and it feels like you've never played a note in your life. This is a completely natural part of playing an instrument, and while it's impossible to not feel down sometimes, in fact, I think that's where a lot of the good stuff comes from. There are ways you can kiss and make up with your guitar, because at the end of the day, it's not the guitar's fault you have complex human emotions forcing you to contemplate your desire to keep the guitar in your life or sell it to the highest bidder. Poor, pathetic guitars. They know not what they do. So we all know this feeling, right? So how do we defeat it? Well, I'd invite you to leave a comment. How do you defeat this feeling? I know one surefire way that works for me is to go see some live music. So I went to see Mr. John Mayer, and he was great. Probably my favorite song that he performed was I Don't Trust Myself with Lovin' You. This has always been one of my favorite guitar parts. When I get to see these musicians in person, it makes me think, man, all these different parts coming together to form this awesome bed of music, I have to recreate it. So here's the part with a little wah effect on it. It's sort of like the original, but not really. This is a pedal in the Corey Wong plugin where I can actually get closer to that tone. We pull the attack up, it'll be a little sharper. The sensitivity is gonna make it bloom more. And the decay will make those harmonics come out. I'll add some keys here to kind of flesh out this entire part. It's a nice vintage electric piano sound. We got the bass. And it's all coming together. So there are many different ways you can go here. We have maybe just playing the classic solo intro. If you notice, I kind of played a little idea there, that little Hendrixy bend thing. Maybe at this point I'll start to take that idea and mess with it a little bit. It's not quite it. There it is, the idea fully formed. But let's take a different approach. Let's play a little bit more of a melody. Kind of like a call and response. This just feels good. So you can see, going to that live show, getting this inspiration from just a basic chord progression, recreating it meticulously, it just allows for something to come out that wouldn't have come out if I just sat down, picked up a guitar, and I'm like, I got nothing today. But I'm still not done, because I'm starting to feel a little fire now. What about that bendy, tappy thing that John's been doing in the past couple of years, where it's like this kind of slidey thing? Something like that, right? Let's see how I can make it my own. What about a bend into a slide and another bend? Something like that? The same concept, but a little further, right? That's not it. But we're getting somewhere. There's something. Not strong enough. Let's try and pull the bridge pickup on, get a little more girth to this tone. Now we have the pick involved. How can we involve the pick? Now we can use the pick on the fretboard, and I think we have something. So that inspiration from a John Mayer technique turned into maybe, I don't know, my own little technique. I'm sure somebody's tried that before, but it's fun and cool and it feels good and it gets me pumped up. I'm not even thinking about that feeling I started the video with. But I'm burying the lead here because while John Mayer was unbelievable as always, the opener stole the show. Her name is Yebba. She has just an unbelievable voice. You just gotta hear this. Just listen to this. This is one of the best things I've ever heard. That is so good. And it was so good that I had to learn it. Note for note, that melody. I tried to make it as vocal as possible, and we'll have Yebba sing us in because this note that she hits, oh man. Got a little carried away there. I think the final phase of breaking out of a rut, another option for you, is to just make stuff that sounds crazy. Get your guitar and make a fucking weird noise. In fact, this trick that I'm gonna share with you spawned an actual song that I'm working on for an album that's down the road. Play a guitar chord, get a constant tone from that delay, and it's gonna be all warbly and crazy. Then hit some reverb and make that reverb a little manipulated so it's really creating this wall of sound. Cherry on top, you pop on a tremolo and you can make this unreal kind of arpeggiated synth sound. So please sit back and enjoy a spontaneous creation. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped you break out of any creative ruts you may be stuck in. And until next time, keep shredding.